We're switching cars because at this point we had just sat at the car shop for 2 hours and we cannot drive our car.
Yep, we have been struck with
Actually,
more car mistakes.
We struck a raccoon last week. We hit a very large raccoon last week, and our windshield wiper fluid tank is like right down in front of the front tire, right where we hit the raccoon. So apparently that raccoon busted our tank, and so when we tried to fill up our windshield wiper fluid so we could see out the window because of the snow, it just went straight out the bottom, and they had to replace it, but they couldn't replace it that day. So Harrison's mother graciously lent her car to us, which is what we're in right now.
It's much nicer than our car.
Yeah.
So it's actually a luxury, and gracious of them to let us drive it. But yeah, it's expensive to hit raccoons on the road. But my mom also told me it's probably more expensive to try to swerve around it, because that's how you really get hurt. So I'm not gonna say I'm glad I hit him, but I'm glad we're alive.
Okay, back to the video. Welcome to my vlog. I am in Illinois at my parents' house right now, and I am just hanging out for the weekend. A little short trip. So my parents have a little farm, which we're gonna go outside and look at the animals. My mom and I are gonna go feed them, and I'll show you all their names. She has like a billion goats and horses and donkey, and they also have chickens and our dog and our cat. Obviously you can see my hair is different. I just got bangs. I've been thinking about it. I almost chickened out, but I did it, and I'm glad I did it. My aunt cuts hair. She did a very good job, and I like them a lot. But the rest of today, I have some work to do on my computer. I'm editing another video that I just filmed. Let's go take care of some farm animals, I think. you say?
About its goodness.
Yeah.
It's the most millennial thing ever, but yes, they do have fantastic
It's so good.
avocado toast. And you can get eggs on it, so we get our protein in there.
I actually never get an egg on mine.
It's unique for this area.
I think that Zion's coffee tastes better than any coffee I've had.
Ever.
I think so. I have made some rookie video mistakes this weekend. Let's just start from the top. When I started filming this vlog, I had my camera, a nice camera. We left Minnesota. This morning, I went to get it out so I could film those fun little animal clips. And I realized that my battery was dead and I did not bring the charger or the second battery. So this has been an iPhone vlog, which we're just seeing the capabilities of iPhone, which is pretty good, but I was slightly disappointed. I'm like, whatever, it's fine. I can do this on iPhone. So then we just went to Zion and I started editing a different video that I filmed right before we left. And I get to the talking part, and as soon as I drop my footage in the timeline, I realize there's no sound. And I was talking for like 20 minutes with no sound on. So I can't finish that video now until I go home. One, because I don't have the battery now, and the lighting's different, all the things are different. So I'm eating cottage cheese to make me feel better. But it's okay. Everyone makes mistakes. Everybody has those days. Just kidding. Everyone does make mistakes though. And now I will be double checking everything for the rest of my life. It's okay to make mistakes. That's part of learning and growing. It's just disappointing because my lighting was so good for the other video. Like beautiful like sunrise lighting. So we'll have to see if I can replicate that another day. As for right now, my family is just around. We're like getting back from school or work and stuff, and we're going to go have dinner tonight with my aunt and my other brother. And I want to snag my sister later to do a little like book, like what we're reading chat. Just a little brief one, but her and I have very similar tastes in books. So we read a lot of the same books, which is very fun. Same with my sister-in-law. Those things coming up, and we already have to drive home tomorrow, back to Minnesota. So this vlog will probably be up tomorrow. Hopefully, now that I messed up my other video. Anyways, I'm gonna go read for a little bit before my family has to leave to go to dinner. Oh, this is my sister. This is on the vlog, and I'm putting this in. You being a meanie.
I'm not mean. I'm just realistic. Well, she's doing a book thing too, so it's the same.
Stop picking my donut!
I haven't even touched the donut. I have receipts.
Okay. Anyways, why are you eating donuts? You're supposed to talk.
I want a donut.
This is my little sister, Danny.
But I'm also bigger.
Yes, she's taller than me. I am, in fact, the shortest in my family, even though I'm the oldest. But, anyways, we're going to talk about books because we both like to read.
And we're weird.
We're not that weird, but
I'm weird.
okay, that's fine.
You're weird too.
I will start because I have more books than right now.
Okay, go.
Okay, I'm just going to start with the books that she says I stole from her, which she said I could use. So,
It's the same thing.
you have the Six of Crows series. I just read the Shadow and Bone series. This is the same world, same author, and I've heard this one's better from you.
It
So
is.
You haven't read Shadow and Bone, so
I don't care.
you can't fully.
Well, I've also
say
heard
that.
it's better.
I know, but you still need to read Shadow and Bone. And I was waiting for this on Libby, but because she has them and I can borrow them, they'll just wait until I'm ready.
Who's Libby?
Libby is this app. The library app. You just don't go to the library. It's okay.
I don't. I like buying books.
I mean, I like buying books too, but if I don't know that I like it yet, I don't want to pay the money.
I'd just rather buy books.
Anyways, I'm borrowing these to read, so these I'll be giving back. But she also had 2 extra copies of Throne of Glass and Crown of Midnight. Actually, unpopular opinion, I hate these covers.
I agree.
Thank you. But I've
I
been
can
really craving to reread Throne of Glass. They say don't judge a
Is
book by a
it?
cover, which I do.
I do too.
Okay. Those are the books I'm taking. How about you go first with what you're like currently reading?
I'm reading the 3rd Crescent City book by Sarah Damas that came out a week ago, or less than a week ago.
Was it a week ago?
It was on December 27th.
No, it was on January 27th.
That's what I said. That is what I said.
You said December.
No, I didn't.
We're gonna rewind right now.
It was on December 27th.
No, it was.
On January 27th. I think.
Well, that was still more than a week ago. It's February 16th.
So far, I'm a little over halfway, and I cried.
You did?
Oh, I did.
Already? Don't tell. You can't spoil.
I'm not spoiling.
Okay.
There's nothing I can say about it that's not gonna
Okay,
spoil it.
okay.
It's really just like thing,
You just
thing,
cried.
thing. Yeah, I just cried.
How does this series rank?
Ooh, I feel like I'm doing an interview right now. This is weird.
It's
Okay.
not an interview, but like, how does that series rank with the ACOTAR and Throne of Glass?
No, ACOTAR is my favorite because it has my favorite characters.
Okay.
Well, one of my favorite characters. Like, my favorite character.
Who's your favorite character?
What do you think?
Rysand?
Yeah.
If I get canceled for saying Rysand instead of Rhysand, don't cancel me.
See, all my friends make fun of me for that. They're like, you call him rice? Like the food?
I
I'm
do.
Like, no, I call him rise. Like, and
Rise.
they're like Z. I'm like, it just sounds cooler. Like, everyone's obsessed with Azrael, and I don't get it.
I mean, I like Azrael, but
I like him, but it's not like my favorite.
I don't really need him to be the main character.
Me either. And I don't like Elaine, so.
You don't like Lan?
No, I hate her. She didn't do anything. She was so lame.
She's just nice.
Well, she didn't do anything.
Okay, well now it's my turn.
100 cupboards.
100 cupboards. Why are you laughing?
What is that title?
It's a story about 100 cupboards. This is a kids series, first of all.
And you are 24.
Yes, it's geared towards 8 to 12-year-olds, but this is by N.D. Wilson, which is Doug Wilson's son, who is a Christian man.
I just said Christian.
He's Christian. Yeah, whatever. This guy's Christian.
Christian man.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyways, I literally have read maybe 2 pages of this book since today. But I finished the first book last week, and I'm in book 2. No eating donuts while I'm talking. It's rude. The first book I liked. Honestly thought it was kind of scary, but I'm gonna keep reading the series, which is funny because it's for 8 to 12-year-olds, and I thought it was scary. It actually was.
What was that?
We'll see how this one goes. I don't have much to say. I don't want to give anything away, but basically it's called 100 Cupboards because Henry, the main character, moves in with his aunt and uncle and discovers a wall in his room, and it has all these cupboards, and they all lead to different worlds. And I'm also reading on the Libby app that now you know what that is.
Embarrassment.
I'm reading Once Upon a Broken Heart, which has been waiting to be rented on Libby for a while, and it became available yesterday. I'm so excited because I heard it's so good. Okay, that's what we're reading. Okay, everybody. Barnes & Noble haul. Because my mom is nice. John Piper, Providence for Harrison. We Free the Stars for Danny. Okay, pause again. My mom got me a book, but the reason I didn't show the book is because I realized that I need to return that book and get something different because it's not a good book. I just didn't read. I just looked at the cover and I didn't read any of the synopsis or anything about that. My mom didn't leave me out. She got me a book. I just need to go exchange it for something better. Okay, goodbye. And Mom got the cool cover of The Count of Monte Cristo. Yeah, that's awesome. This is like 1,300 pages.
It's a long book. It's a classic. You
I
guys
know.
should all read it.
We should all read it.
You should all read it. It's like
Thanks for
Pride
coming to my
and
home.
Prejudice.
Okay, everybody, we're on our way back from Minnesota now. It is 5:50 p.m., so we've been in the car for about 5 hours.
Yep.
But we're almost home. Had a good time, hanging with my fam, and I hope you enjoyed coming home to Illinois with us, seeing the animals, going to Zion a billion times. Got some liquid death. It's not liquid death, it's water, sparkling water.
Making our way.
I'm editing the video right now, so I just needed to say a little goodbye, and I'll see you